for the plot, but we all know it is probably not. Little chat with another slice of life. Biggles keeps talking about another villainess. And a tropeに越されているので、私たちはそれら忘れて分析します。It's the Biggles breakdown, another anime night, fighting over shows and the plots. It's time for the Biggles breakdown. Breakdown.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Biggles Breakdown. As you can see, Little Chad is not here, but he should be joining us soon. He is probably doing things, parent things.
Soon.
And it seems that Gluttony has Crimson all sleepy today because we have Crimson is sleepy, the big-time napper.
Yeah, it's not even like this week was like particularly rough or anything. It's just one of those like it's starting to get cold around here, and I don't have much energy. So tonight, I took a nap before stream. It was kind of funny because my mom walked in like, "Are you okay?" Because I almost never do that. I'm usually just fine. She just thought I was sick and everything. I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just taking a nap. You don't need to worry. I'm literally just taking a nap."
I took many naps today because I am a napper.
Wow, the hard R.
Yep. Not a Nappa because he
You're
gets
not
killed by
bald.
Vegeta. Vegeta! Look, it's a Pokemon. It's a Chaozu. I'm not a Pokemon, I'm a Chaozu.
You know what, Nappa? Go ahead and catch it. Catch it with your feet. Yay, like a doggy.
And the Little Chat
So
has
apparently-
finally joined us.
Well, apparently in the 1 week I was away, X changed their entire chat on the PC and I had to do a passcode and
Oh,
all
yeah.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah. That's true.
Because, you know, I'm not clicking the link from the phone and stupid. Why do they keep fixing things?
I don't know. It's fucked up.
Because Elon Musk is autistic. That's why.
So I
That
hear
checks out.
It's also because there were some issues somewhat recently with like DMs leaking and all of that. So
Arceus, I hear you've been ranting about the show that is a worse love story than Twilight. As an assassin, what is it called? Fucking
my status as an assassin clearly exceeds the heroes.
yeah. That show is a worse love story than fucking what's it called? Than Twilight. How?
Twilight, that's
Because
what you
he's
put in.
Yeah, because he's like, I love you, Amelia. And I was like, what is this, ReZero? Like, I was like, why? Why do you love her? I don't understand any of it. Like, I didn't even see like good flirting. We're just like,
someone actually
love you.
just dropped a comment on my review of this today that like really like sums this up. And they basically described it as this show is literally like the 2.0 version of like isekai revenge stories, where they just take it's an amalgamation of everything that somewhat worked with every other revenge story put into a format that TikTok rotted Zoomer brains can digest.
Like, I'm like,
So
none
it's
of this makes sense.
so it's like a 30-second at a time clip format.
Dude,
It doesn't do any good build up to any of its like plot points. Like it literally is just there, like feeding you the end result so that you get the dopamine rush. But it doesn't give you any good reason to be invested in any of those developments. Like it understands how to make a decent character arc. Like Akira is someone who is a loner, is very standoffish. Okay, so you have this whole character arc of him finding people that he can get along with. Amelia is someone who, is she's very passive, very friendly, struggles to be confrontational. And she then goes about saying, I want to learn to fight so that I can back up Akira. But it doesn't do any build up, so it doesn't have any moments where like Akira could have used some help from her and she was useless to support that. It doesn't have any sort of like her feeling guilty over having to rely on him all the time to build that up. It's literally just one day they come across like this blacksmith who is apparently a former member of the heroes party, and it's just like, hey, can you teach me to fight? Why? Because I don't want to be useless, and I want to help Akira. Okay. And then he develops feelings for her out of nowhere for no fucking reason whatsoever.
The same reason as, or the main character, right? The feelings out of nowhere. Yeah. He's like, now I know what it's like to love someone. And I'm like, what the fuck do you know? Like, what? She hasn't done shit.
I know what it's like to love someone after everything that I've been through with her is just helping her solve her own problems.
Right.
Haven't they been together like 3 days?
Helping her solve her dad's fuck ups. It's even worse than that.
No, actually,
her,
I think
her father is fucking retarded. He almost got her killed because he's fucking stupid. Here, let me just erase this important memory of yours. And like, just everyone will pretend like nothing happened here and all yada yada yada. It's so fucking dumb.
They're fucking retarded. But what did I say last week? It's like he fell in love with the first girl who showed him any attention, and he's just like, I love you. I'm like, what? None of this makes fucking sense. Like, at least in Twilight, she loves him because he's hot and moody. And like, or like, okay, cool. She wants to be bit by a vampire. It's a better love story than this shit. I'm like, I don't understand. There is no relationship that makes sense.
It makes sense for Amelia to like Akira because Akira has been going out of his way to help her. And he has been, a very supportive person in a time where like she feels like everyone has betrayed her. It's not the same the other way around. There is no support for that romance other than Akira is a self-made loner who who pushes everyone away, and then is like, everyone ignores me. No one pays attention to me. Ooh, elf with big titties.
Hey, the elf with big titties.
It's like it saw the slowly develop, like it saw the foundation for the romance between Subaru and Amelia and ReZero, and it was like, hey, let's do that without comprehending any of the reason either of the two characters like each other.
It's so fucking dumb. I just love reading.
I would say it also
classmates. Yeah.
I was gonna say it also speed runs it, like the dangers in my heart concept, where you've got the edgelord who's pushing people away, who ends up with the bubbly, attractive girl. But that was over 2 seasons with lots of character development, with lots of growth.
I still think it's going to end with him killing her.
Maybe. I mean, I'll just watch the ReZero trailer releases on a loop instead.
Oh yeah, we finally got your best girl now, huh?
You know it. Biggles doesn't know about Scorpion Girls.
What?
Hey, whoa, hey.
We'll figure.
He'll remember.
There are other people in this chat who will remember.
So Muffler Tape is here. Muffler Tape, we're talking about your favorite love story since Twilight. Actually, yes. You probably also liked 50 Shades, huh? Muffler Tape. All right, cool. All right, now let's go into our top 5. Dude, this fucking episode was fucking stupid. It wasted a whole bunch of my fucking time. But at least the animation looked good. And
I've actually been liking that one a little bit more with the past episode or so.
Going to do that. But look, I even put Grieving Souls above these 3. I don't like Achiachika anymore. I've wasted 5 episodes of my life. These last 5. Other than the shooting was pretty cool. But we got Tino in a dress. And I approve. But that fucking episode was so fucking retarded. What the fuck? What are you talking about from your seat of power, Biggles? I'm just talking shit. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I should have just listened to Crimson and dropped it earlier. Dude, this fucking episode, the animation was so fucking bad in Assassin that the clip of Crimson saying he's touched himself to better hentai, or better animation.
I can
in
actually
hentai.
name. I can actually name the hentai that has better animation than that.
The
It's called
Pico
Mezzo
de Gallo?
Forte. No,
Okay, there
it's
you
called
go.
Mezzo Forte.
There you go.
Like,
And
legitimately has like better animation than 90% of anime.
there you go. There you go. So we'll get into our top 5 quick, but I did change mine around. I put Mechanical Marie and Dark History over Dad as a Hero, Mom as a Spirit, I'm a Reincarnator.
Also, can we just quickly talk about how I was completely joking about Dina being the like main villain in A Wild Last Boss Appears, and then they go through this whole episode that basically sets up Dina as the final boss for the series as like the main villain.
So do you think Dina is the blonde? Do you think Dina is also the blonde? Because that's what I think right now.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been saying is like, I feel like she has something to do with a lot of the antagonists. Whether it's like she's just like some sort of like unwitting spy or something, they do a lot of setting up to sort of imply that Dina is somehow the antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here laughing at the fact that like I was totally just saying this because it reminded me of a Naruto situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out that it may actually very well be the case. Now, I will say there is a chance that this is all just like some big red herring and they're just like trying to make the bullshit excuses up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. With how hard they pushed it the last episode, you would be really fucking up if you turned it into a red herring.
Well, so Dina is the end credits, right? And she has that evil smile, and she ends at a couch, right?
Mhm.
Well, Terranetza,
Plus 2.
Terranetza.
But just keep in
is-
mind again that Dina has literally admitted to having memory manipulating powers.
Yeah. And then Terranetza in this one, she's the villain. She's the main person of the outro, and she's on a couch. So, based on this outro, and based on this outro, I am now convinced that they're both the villain, and the couch is what is evil. Don't get me sick, Crimson. Stay
No.
away.
Because I'm sick. I'm coughing because I'm choking.
Okay. I assume
Hard day of sucking dicks, and I'm still choking on them. Okay.
I understand the subject. All right, so Little Chat, I assume this is in your top 5 because you are a man of culture.
As a man of culture, I truly appreciate a show that delivers exactly what it's supposed to do. Like, you know, what's the thing? Like, this show knew its assignment and fulfilled it perfectly.
Yeah, they got
I mean,
A+ on their
there's
assignment.
like compare it. Like, I know it's kind of silly to do it, but compare it to Lesson, which is kind of like speed running, like isekai tropes left and right, and shortchanging things. It's like it had the character designs are solid and all that. You know, it had potential where you could have gone and made a really solid show. You have time to let things breathe, right?
Mhm.
This show, on the other hand, it was like, this is exactly what people want from comedy. We're gonna do it, and people will be completely happy with it, and it's gonna sell a shit ton of merch.
Mhm.
Yay! They got the notes. They knew what they were doing. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. I think it's like, for me, it's hard to compare genres, right? Because different genres have different
Mhm.
things. So I adopt the same rules as a dog show, right? It is always weird when I explain this, but when they get to the dog at the end of a dog show, you can't. It's really hard to compare like a husky to a beagle and try to decide. So the way they compare and judge is by saying for its breed, how close is this to the perfect version of its breed, right? Like when you get a best in show dog, it's not the best dog, it's the best version of that breed as compared to the other ones. Is it the ideal? Like, so this show, when you compare it to something like that, the reason it's scoring higher for me is because as an ecchi comedy, it is very close to the ideal form of this show. It's going to score higher as a show.
I like to talk about this one because it does break the mold a little bit more, specifically in that its main character isn't a complete like pushover. Like he's actually out there with like one, he has a real worthwhile talent that isn't just, oh, I can cook and clean and I'm a nice person. No, this dude's like literally like a sports health professional in training.
Mhm.
So he's good at what he does. Two, he has a spine, so he's not just letting all of these girls push him around, especially when basketball girl, or was it soccer? I forget which one it is. Alba, the blue hair girl.
Yeah, the
Um,
Soccer girl's the one who's being aggressive about
Yeah.
trying to get him.
Yes, especially when soccer girl tried to, lay the whole trap for him and everything. Like, I just want to seduce him because I want some romance in my life. And he like literally is just like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna let this phase me. I'm gonna stick it to this girl and pretend like nothing matters. To the point where she literally threw her panties at him and he just kept going.
It's that 40K lore, man. Once you
3,
throw the panties.
this one doesn't have a completely shit intro. So it does a lot of things that are just like genuinely like better than most ecchi anime of its caliber. So I wouldn't say that it is like it is closest to like the epitome of the category. I would say it's more so like it does everything the way it should more commonly be done.
So
Little
here,
chip.
yeah. So I think that ecchi comedy needs to make a comeback. It's a very underserved genre. I mean,
Well,
the
because
two
most
shows
people
that
are
we've
fucking
been
prudes these days.
yeah, I'll say like two of the shows we have been most pleasantly surprised with, I think, to speak to our panel here in this anime year was, I mean, this one has been a very positively received show. This anime season, it helps that, I mean, honestly, this is anime season's week. It is a weak anime season, so it's easier for this one to stand out.
Bro, people are
But it's also,
gaslighting themselves into thinking that Assassin is a good anime. That's how bad it is.
It's so dumb.
okay, you're going after Chibi.
Dude, I saw that and
I already declared jihad against Chibi for that take weeks ago. I got so many people in my
know.
my messages, or not my messages, but like on that
Mentions?
retweet, riled up over me declaring jihad against him. Like they took it seriously. I'm just like, I don't like the anime. I have no problem with Chibi.
You know what? He deserves it. Okay.
He does.
After
Yeah,
that,
so and
After that take,
If he thinks Assassin is a good anime, it's the anime of the season. We're just gonna, fuck you, Tojima. Fuck you. May I ask for one final thing?
fuck you, titties.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's titties is why he's voting.
But
for
bigger
There are
titties.
better.
And we know.
There are much nicer looking titties in this one.
Yeah.
There are much nicer looking
This is
titties in
true.
Tojima.
Yeah. So circling back to the other show, I think that we were all pleasantly surprised with how good it actually was Please Put Them On.
Mr.
Tucson,
Yeah.
from earlier this year. That was another ecchi comedy that leaned into having fun with the ecchi vibe. It's a genre that, like Crimson said, we've had a lot of. I'm gonna call them out. The tourists who came into anime have been railing against ecchi for as their main villain for the last decade, and it needs to stop. We need to make ecchi great again. Mega.
Chain Soldier is fun. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Was that actually in your top 5, Little Chad, or was my joke right?
Was the yeah? I would say this one is in the top 5 for me because it's a weak season and it's a good show. Like last season or I'm going to be honest, any other regular season, this probably doesn't sniff the top 5, but this has been a really particularly weak anime season. I mean, coming off of like the great like Dan and all the other stuff from the previous season, it just feels extra weak.
I think I've dropped a double-digit number of anime this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, I don't even think I have anything on High Dive since that one, the Classless Hero, was such a shit show.
I was enjoying it for the 3 episodes, and then I watched that 4th episode, and I was like, "Fuck this! This is retarded." He's now learning every move instantly. Like, I hate him.
He basically just turned into Rock Lee with a Sharingan. Yeah. No, I have dropped 15 anime in total this season.
So on that old list, I think I had 26 when we started, and now I think I'm on like 19. So,
yeah,
but,
ecchi to
I mean, like,
Jeremy
so, yeah,
Swig's
I mean-
point, ecchi is kind of like a sliding scale. So like old school ecchi wasn't quite as blatant as some of the newer stuff we've gotten, because like Godaner is ecchi, but I don't think it was as explicit as some of the stuff that we have talked about, like Miss Takamine or whatever. Ecchi doesn't necessarily have to show the full titty. It just has to be suggestive.
like Konosuba is technically.
All right,
Mushoku
so
Tensei
what was
and Ranma technically count as ecchi anime.
Yeah, I would say there was one. Oh man, I forget how many years ago it was. And obviously anime titles are always so complicated. It was the one where the guy finds the girl's underwear and now he's searching for like she's Cinderella, but he's trying to match the underwear instead of the
What?
slipper. But that like all the various girls are all like pervy, and
What?
like and
What?
girls in his high school.
What?
Yeah, no, it was
Excuse me, I need
it's
to
a
watch this.
it's a mainstream show. It's a comedy and it's funny.
What's it called?
And they never show like I think if I remember the title right, it's like something about Cinderella but with underwear, like with panties.
It's none of these.
So
I tried to find it. Ella Undies.
it was I'm doing a search because I'm trying I roll. It's like a main. Oh, are you willing to fall in love with a pervert? It was Hensuki, Hensuki. Are you willing to fall in love with a pervert as long as she's a cutie?
All right. Well, I guess we have a new
And
show
so he's
to
trying to
watch.
figure out which one. Yeah, he's trying to figure out which one of these girls is the one who was leaving that for him, like she left it in his locker.
Tune
One
in
is
to
like
the
one's the
Biggles
class
breakdown
president
next
turns out.
week to hear our views on this anime.
I mean, this season's pretty weak. We could this will be next week. Sorry, added to wish list.
All right, so it was 2019.
It's on my wish list.
Yeah,
It's done.
Jeremy.
Boys,
Jeremy's
it's
seen
done.
it. It's a good show.
Let's go.
Animation, comedy, mystery. It's labeled as a mystery. Yeah, I gotta
this
find
is-
out which girl these panties belong to.
Okay, just selecting
Yeah,
this.
so it's
I now have a bunch of ones with like they're just showing me a bunch of giant anime titty animes. Go watch this one.
I mean, you can
Thanks,
say you're welcome
Crunchyroll.
anytime, Biggles.
You're welcome. So next week on the Biggles Breakdown, we're going to go talk about And Suki.
Honestly, I would. Yeah, I'll rewatch it just because it's funny. I like when it's goofy. Like none of the girls are exactly what so it's funny.
Good. All right, next week we got to do it on the breakdown, because that's like the week before I move, for the first time, and then like a month later I should be in the next one. So this isn't the one I had. Okay, so I don't know what order this is in, and I don't even know. Am I missing any of the top 5 for you, little Chad?
Isekai Quartet. May yes, one more thing.
This is.
I'm logging in just to double check. I think you've got because I can see at least 4 of them on there.
I got Cooking.
I'm waiting.
I got Titties, Isekai Quartet, Common Writer, if you like that one.
I think Common Rider might be the one where I have something different. I'm gonna double check my being goofy. I might have to damn Windows to install an update.
Cripson, do you want to go over your number 5 on these searches?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It's called Campfire Cooking in Another World.
Campfire Cooking in Another World.
Yes.
So
like this is just one of those like really good like comfort anime. To be entirely honest, I don't think like it doesn't really have like a focused story. Effectively, the driving force of it is just Makoto is out there and just living his best life with really powerful monsters at his side, always like just begging him for food. The superior cooking anime of the season, and one that is very, very well animated that Mappa puts in a lot of effort into. It's really funny that this, of all things, would get better animation than One Punch Man. So fuck you, JC staff. But like it's just overall a very like fun, enjoyable anime. You're going to get a lot of the same thing over and over again. Effectively, the big joke is that everyone in the group is a glutton and everyone loves Makoto's food. So they're constantly going to like be begging him for more food and more food and more food. And yet at the same time, it doesn't quite get old because it does a good job of prepping and displaying the food.
So 2 episodes ago, I said, I feel like after watching season 1, I've seen it all. And then they had these last 2 episodes that were completely different than like every other fucking episode. And I was like, damn, I guess I was wrong. It probably heard me talking about it. It was like, fuck you, Biggles, we're changing it up.
They saw the future and they knew what to do.
Because this last episode with the 2 kids, man, so good. And they're like, I'm going to do this to save mommy. And he's like, oh, he got like all like the way he gets with Sui,
I like that he was able to help them out while at the same time not leaving them with like a sense of like obligation or guilt towards him. So like he was able to deceive them into making the trade offer or whatever for the elixir, so that like he basically let them off really, really easy. Also, without making them feel like they are indebted to him. So, I hate gluttons, mainly gluttony because he took Rem from us.
Exactly, that fucking bastard.
I mean, I have some images of some really good Rem cosplays, and some women have some amazing thighs. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I have seen the voice actress cosplay as Rem, and I almost had her sign that picture. I almost got that picture and had her sign. But that's like really weird. You're like, can you sign this picture of you dressed as a maid? There.
Anyway, no, but like it's a good comedy. It it sticks to what it does very well. And when it does branch out and do something a little bit unique or do something a little bit different, it's still enjoyable. It has a good grasp on like basically what it needs to do to satisfy. And effectively, it understands that it is like the comfort anime of the season, and it does a good job of that. So it's a good cooking anime, it's a decent adventure, it's a decent comedy, and it just has all around good characters.
It has many Monica Award winning or future Monica Award winning characters.
It would be much better if we got more Rusalka, because Rusalka is best girl.
I know. We don't get enough of her. You want to know what's funny? We have a Monica Award and we didn't put Nana in there. And Nana from Food for the Soul is literally Monica without magic. She's the same voice actress. She makes Monica noises. She's shy just like Monica. She can't.
Then
talk
why
to
don't
people.
we put her on the list then?
Well, we're going to put her on the list, but I haven't added her yet. But she's literally Monica just without magic. Like, man, I love Food for the Soul. I can't.
It was an
believe
entertaining show.
I love it.
Mostly because Nana is fucking hilarious. Where like she is super friendly and like chatty and all that up until the moment there's someone she doesn't recognize.
They she puts a cone on her head and she's able to talk to them.
I think Nana really made that show.
Yeah. Once she like, so I had stopped watching it, and I was going to wait for a. I had stopped watching it, and I was going to wait for like a dub, and I was just like, you know what, I want to finish this. So I finished it, and that's when not the very next episode was Nana, right? Like you get introduced to Nana, and then I watched another episode, and I was like, oh shit, it's Monica. She even makes Monica noises. And then I fucking looked at the voice actress and I was like, holy shit, it's Monica.
It actually is.
So she definitely gets a Monica award.
So, yeah, I mean, Campfire Cooking, great anime. That's why I just put it into the must watch for the season because of this last episode with Makoto helping out those kids. But it would have been top 5 either way because it's been like consistently at the top of its category up until now.
Little Chad, you have this on yours, right?
Yeah, I love Campfire Cooking. It's just such a fun, what is it, comfy show?
I call them comfort anime. But
yeah, it's
like, comfort food and all of that.
And you gotta love a good cook. I know we've talked about it before. Good cooking show where they spend the time where you're like, I'm really learning a recipe if I listened and followed these instructions. And plus the characters are funny. The voice acting on the dub especially is actually pretty good. It's a lot of times I'm gonna steer people towards the sub, but in this case, I think the dub is actually particularly well executed with the voice acting for the comedy of it, especially something as goofy as Suey. Suey, pew pew.
Suey wants to pew pew.
Or Fell's just like, feed me, human.
Yeah, so it's one of my top 5. Again, a weak season. Would this normally make my top 5 since it's a returning show and it's just kind of a comfort show? Probably not. Like, I mean, looking forward to what we're going to be getting next year. There's
a really good chance that next year, winter and spring are absolutely fantastic seasons because it looks like they may be doing Bookworm, Mushoku Tensei, and ReZero all at the same time.
Well, if they finally drop Trapped in a Dating Sim season 2, anime of the year right there, right, little Chad?
Trapped in a.
We
I
know
love
what's
trapped
going
in a
to
dating
happen.
season. Yeah,
We know what's going to happen.
I know the only person who might unapologetically loved it more than me is Biggles. But
It's so good, man.
yeah, so but I mean it's also it's hard to do like when you're doing a show like today where you're talking about your top 5 this season, right coming off where this last weekend we got all these major announcements for next year's anime that's dropping that are epic. It's such a weak season. It's really hard to get pumped when I'm so looking forward to, like, I mean, the ReZero shit got me pumped. Like I mean, for as bad as One Punch Man has been, the ReZero stuff is the exact like antithesis opposite and could save anime quality levels. It looks that good.
All right, I almost forgot. I believe the beginning after the end, season 2 happens next spring too. So
Oh yeah.
I can't believe they're gonna putting that up against Mushoku Tensei and ReZero is such a dumb
That's
idea.
amazing. That's amazing.
the fact that they're fielding a season 2 is kind of hilarious.
Hey, we've got a season 2 of like the Toyota Tercel. What are we gonna put it up against? Oh, I don't know. How about a Mustang 5.0 and a Corvette high end thing? Like, oh, no one's gonna say. By the way, I wish One Punch Man is I think might be the most disappointing anime drop off from season 1 and the hype and the quality that I've ever seen. Like season 2 was bad, but somehow season 3 has gotten so much worse. It's a perfect example of a studio just cashing in and not caring, and just it's ridiculous. And I think it's the same studio, right, that did the beginning after the end, right?
No.
No. The beginning after the end was ACAT. They did Classless Hero. JC Staff is the
They're
one
the
that did
one-
One Punch Man.
And JC Staff's also the one who wrote Room 2.5D Seduction. So fuck him.
Shut the fuck up, Arceus. You are like 0-20 for anime recommendations.
So that quote is straight out of like, what is, if you've seen Dogma, when they're sitting on the bus and he's like, "This coming from the man who bet me which would be the bigger movie, E.T. or Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo," and the guy's like, "Fuck you, time will tell on that one." That's Arceus over here, like the beginning after the end. Eventually, 200 years from now, will be looked back on as a masterpiece.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be a part of your idiocracy, okay?
So, campfire cooking, where is it on yours, little Chad?
For me, I've got it probably at number 3.
Okay. So we got a number 5, a number 3. Little Chad, hands off is your 5?
That's my 5.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give my 5 then with My Awkward Senpai.
I thought he was going to continue on with the number 3, number 5. I was going to say 2 large Cokes and an extra fry.
And a liter of cola.
Can I get a liter of cola? No, Farva. Okay. Don't know the ARC man. Whatever you say, Arceus. Okay, so for my number 5, it's My Awkward Senpai, especially after this newest episode where he has to pretend to be her boyfriend because she lied to her mom. And then now he's like, now you find out that she has like a different language. I didn't even.
No, she uses a dialect.
Yeah.
So basically, it's kind of like
a different part of Japan, right?
Yeah. So like, there's the Okinawan dialect, and then there's the Hokkaido dialect. She's from, I believe it's Kyushu.
Okay.
So it would kind of be like the difference between like some white ass country farmer and an inner city black dude. That's kind of what we're talking about here. That's the difference in dialect that you're looking at.
All right, got it. So, like they never like said that she had it before, and now they're doing it, and I really like this. Now I feel like you might get a confession at the end of the season.
I'm not holding out hope for that one.
I think it's the thing, but I think the show is just cute, and I apparently like cute things. So, flap 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 flap. So this is mine, number 5. By the way, Crimson, wand dance ain't my fault. You know what? I thought it was wand dance, because that's the way Crimson kept making it sound. And I was like, oh, it's some guy named Juan and he's dancing. All right. Does anybody want to say anything about my number 5?
I enjoy it, but I don't think this one gets to like a number 5 level for me, particularly because like I don't have any faith that this is going to go anywhere, and it doesn't particularly strike me as like a really good romance, really good character development, or really good comedy. Like it's acceptable, like it's entertaining, but in like a better season, it would likely be one of the ones that I would be tempted to put on the binge list.
So, if we were to put this on my full list, it might not even be in like my top 25. But this season, it's my number 5, because I don't really care about like cooking shows, and that's why like Campfire Cooking's like so down on my list. I just really like Suey, and like the last 2 episodes have been really good, but I still like the other shows more. But My Awkward Senpai is my number 5. I just think it's cute. I don't really like romance. So like the fact that she's just adorable, and I like the way the art looks on it, it gets to be my number 5.
I will say though that for this one, like I believe I mentioned it here before, but like the intro for this one, the lyrics are great. Like the singer does an amazing job, but their instrumentals for that song suck ass. They are so generic and boring.
Yeah, you were
Like you get to
saying
the
you were singing
chorus
to
of
your
this
brother.
song, of that song, and it's like, oh wow, this is actually a banger. But if you just listen to the intro of the song, it's literally starts off as like one of the most generic sounding anime OPs ever.
All right. All right, let's go into some number 4s. So Little Chad would have a number 4, he hasn't said, and Crimson should have a number 4. And me as well. Biggles with another I take with romance shaking my head. Dude, I don't like romance, okay?
That's
I
supposed to
hate
be
the
L
genre.
take.
But it's an I.
It's an L. It's a
No.
lowercase L.
This is retarded. Why do they do that with typing? It's another I take. Okay.
All right, so who's going next?
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Little Chad won. Look at that. Little Chad.
Sure. All right. I think
Paper!
this is gonna sound silly, but I've actually really enjoyed Dad is a Hero, Mom is a Spirit, I'm a Reincarnator.
Okay, let me add that on here.
And that one is my number 4.
Okay.
Because it's just pleasant and enjoyable. I like it.
Okay then.
I moved this.
It's a weak season. I haven't like.
Yeah, but even in a weak season, like this isn't a spectacular anime, even compared to other shows.
It's just it's fun.
All right, I won't judge. Go
Yeah.
through and explain why you like it so much.
I just find like every week when I watch it, I not one week have I felt the urge to drop the show.
He's a dad, Crimson.
I am a father, so I appreciate. I'm not. I don't know what the.
I'm retarded. Leave me alone.
This is all right. Yeah.
No, okay, I'm unmuting myself specifically. It wasn't tooth. It was tooth. 2 TH. He spelled it
Oh yeah.
tooth. February tooth.
February 2nd. Is the February tooth fairy coming?
Dude, when I wrote that, I was looking at the number 5, so I wasn't even thinking. I was looking at the other screen, and I was just like, okay, February 2nd, and I'm looking at a 5, so I put the T. That's in the 5th. And I didn't even notice. And then Crimson just like makes fun of me, and I was like, "Oh shit, I did do that."
I was gonna save it for a little while, and then like you immediately started talking shit to me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You spelled it February tooth.
I was so distracted when I was writing that.
Anyway, little Chad was explaining why this is his number 4 anime.
Because all right, I haven't felt the urge to drop it once. It's been consistently entertaining. I find the story's got enough going on that I haven't been disappointed. I just enjoy the show. It has occasional good humor. I think the character designs are fun. Ori's a woman of culture. So it's just fun good show. It's in the again, this is a weak season. Any other season, these things aren't sniffing the top 5. I think I'm just impressed that there's shows they may make me keep wanting to tune in. I mean, when I'm later on, I'm going to be rating Isekai Quartet like almost number 1. And there's no, as much as I love Isekai Quartet in a regular season, that show shouldn't, it should be a fun diversion show. It shouldn't be ranking in the top 5.
Dude, it's going in my top 5 of all time, or maybe 6.
You see, my problem with this show is it's kind of drama heavy in a lot of the stuff it does. Like it did the whole thing with like the uncle getting just fucked over romantically multiple times, and that really just like pissed me off. Like, okay, how many times are we gonna do this? I feel like the cutesy shtick of it wears off after a couple of episodes, and it doesn't have anything particularly outstanding to make me want to watch it after that. And at this point, I'm just kind of like, it's an okay show. I don't hate it by any means. It's just one of those things where like I'm surprised to hear someone like appraise it so highly. Something that would otherwise be like a very, very generic anime in any season.
I think it's cute, but I think there was a lot of good episodes this week, and like this week's wasn't as good. And I moved it down on my list too, actually, like 2 spots.
Well, like I said, Arceus is, I enjoyed it at first. I thought like the cutesy thing was good at first, but I don't really feel like it had the same staying power as a lot of other anime. It's kind of like with Sanda, how I'm kind of feeling burnt out on that because it just ultimately didn't deliver the kind of stuff that I was hoping to get out of it.
Oh, I'm still liking this one.
Same. I actually watched this latest episode before I got on here, and it was all right. But I will say that after I watched that episode, I did feel the need to take a nap.
I take a nap during episodes. Okay, Crimson, get on my level. But no, I thought the cousin was really cute. She's just like, "Who are you people, and what are you doing here? Bring me gifts!" Like, I was like, I love this little girl. She's awesome in a non-bad way. Okay, as in like, oh, like it's a cute little puppy, you know, not like. Let's
I like kids, Charlie. I like kids.
Damn it.
Tim, you shouldn't say that.
Little Chad, it is your number 4, so.
Yep.
All right. That's all he's got to say. Yep. All right. Kirsten, you can do your number 4.
My number 4 is going to be Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
All right.
And this is one where, like, First episode, I was not feeling it whatsoever. I was like, all right, that's just, cringe, chuny old man, whatever. Second episode, holy shit, the rack on that teacher. Like, she got some assets. But no, I mean, as much as I can joke about, like, just, being horny and, like, really enjoying a nice pair of titties, it turned out to be a really good show. Like, not only does it have its own sort of, like, hilarious kind of cringe comedy, it actually has pretty decent writing. Like, they even go so far as to, like, these people have been training their entire lives to he still spelled peak wrong. He spelled it Twin Peak. Pass.
Trust me,
if even Biggles can outspell you, you're fucked.
Trust me, I go to that restaurant a good amount of times. I have Biggles syndrome.
Anyway, like, it turned into, like, a pretty good series after, like, after the second episode, particularly because we kind of find out that, hey, that evil organization from that TV show that they all grew up watching and were influenced by? Yeah, it turns out Shocker is real in this universe.
Like the cults of Diablos.
Mm-hmm. So, like, this whole time, like, they have been like prepping to fight Shocker and everything, and then finding out that Shocker doesn't exist, and all of a sudden they run into an actual combatant. It's like, holy shit! But not only is it, like, funny to watch just for all of the ridiculousness that is involved in it, with just, like, a bunch of adults who should have outgrown their chuny phase, like, still being in the midst of it. And for as much as I do like the teacher just, like, stripping down in public to change into her outfit, it actually has some pretty good, like, fight moments. Like, in one of the more recent episodes, they were fighting the spider monster guy, and Tojima literally just, like, pulls up and launches the guy with a punch. I was like, wow, they actually did a really good, like, hype moment with that. Like, they're actually struggling in this fight and everything, and they build up this whole, like, Rider punch. And I feel like it captures a lot of, like, I'm not a tokusatsu fan by any means, but I have seen clips and stuff because there are people who I follow who are fans of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and all of that. And I feel like this does capture, like, a lot of the fun points of that in animated format. And I do know that purists of the toku variety do not like the fact that Tackle has massive tits, but I don't give a fuck. She's literally a Chunibyo cosplayer, calling herself Tackle. Get the fuck over it. It's not disrespecting the character. He keeps talking about this motherfucking tournament arc over and over and over again, like it's supposed to mean something. God damn it!
So I actually have this on my binge list because I'm like, I don't want to fucking start another, like, anime that's not finished because of how shitty the season is. So as soon as the dub is finished, I'm watching every episode.
Yeah, insofar as this goes, I don't really care much for the art style itself. I feel like it leaves some to be desired, especially, like, with the way they draw, like, people blushing and everything. But overall, it's a pretty solid one. Like, genuinely far better than I gave it credit for on the first episode.
Okay, little chat. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying the show. I'm not into Kamen Rider as a. I think it would. I was a Power Rangers kid, Super Sentai, which is along the same lines, but just different enough that Kamen Rider kind of doesn't do it for me. I lived in Japan. It was like you kind of chose side: Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, like which was the thing that you liked the most.
Got it.
And Kamen Rider was just always the bug look was a little weird for me. I liked the Sentai styling better. That doesn't mean the show's not pretty good. It's just, again, weak season. It just isn't doing it for me that much. Although the girls' design is pretty funny, the animation quality is really good. It's just it hasn't captured me.
Got it. Got it. I've been getting yelled at by some people in the chat that are not here today that I haven't started watching this yet, which might be why they're not here yet. All right. It's by the same studios. May I ask for one final thing? Well, then this studio is doing right. All right. So, my fourth, the fated magical princess who made me a princess. Yes, it is a villainous story. So obviously it's on here. Brandon, we have a celebrity in here, boys and girls. It is Brandon.
I was gonna
the
say, even
anime
Brandon
guy.
agrees with me. You should watch Tojima. It's good.
I will watch it as soon as the season finishes with the dub. I will watch every episode. All right. But my fourth is, of course, a villainous anime. And me and villainouses go hand in hand. And I love how she binge it now, but it's not finished. I don't want to fucking watch another anime and just have to wait a week to watch another episode. This season is a struggle. Okay, it is a struggle to watch an episode.
Dude, this is why I have elected to just let chat like force me into watching shit. Like I have more fun most times watching what chat suggests than like 50% of the anime on my list.
Dude, I would die because chat would just be like, Biggles, you better fucking watch romance animes. And I'm going to be like, guys, I'd rather die. Like, stop this. Hey, Biggles Mets. Okay, I just have 92 future videos. 92? Holy shit, Wade. Do you like, what are you fucking, that's fucking insane. That's fucking, so Wade does a lot of gaming stuff. He's currently playing the backyard sports games, and I fucking love those games. But back to my number 4. I fucking love this show. She talks in the third person. She's got like this 400-year-old wizard who like turns himself into like her age so he can teach her magic because she changed fate. So he's like trying to Biggles watch romance anime. No, stop it. I will watch tonight, man. Excuse me. It's fine. But no, this is my I'm sorry. I promise I'll get a shirt. All right. This is my number 4. It's a villainous anime. That's all I really need to say. And I really like the character. And she's got like her little love story going on right now. And she's a daddy's girl. So it's a cute little anime. It's got a villainous. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that was my number 4.
I haven't watched it because I have been terribly uninterested in it.
That's fine. You don't need to watch it. Biggles complaining about an episode on an anime when there are people reading current mangas and only getting a chapter a week. Just say, no, I do that. I'm literally reading manga like day after or week after week for their releases. Okay, I can do that because it's different. Because I'm like I need to finish this fucking story. Like there's 3 more chapters of 2.5D seduction, okay? And I need to watch it. All right. Was this a romance?
Yes, it kind of is.
I'll pass.
No, he was talking about my comment about enjoying things that chat recommends because I watched like 10 episodes of the Urusei Yatsura remake and was not a fan of it.
It beat out Trapped in a Dating Sim, so those bastards. I know, right? Recovering better win, okay? Otherwise, I'm very upset.
I mean, you watched. Yeah, I mean, you read the newest chapter.
I know, but fucking, I also read the thing where they said she was supposed to be the main character, so she better get it because I'm like, he only thinks of her or Alicia as fucking Lilith.
I hate to break it to you, they've made it pretty clear where this is going.
Well, they better fucking.
She's
change
not
it
even in the building, bro.
then. I know. Fucking fucking cocksuckers. I'm so upset.
Taking
I'm
it so
so
personal, man.
I'm so fucking upset, you piece of shit. This is way worse than fucking way fucking worse than the fucking My Hero ending where like Biggles is allergic to romance due to what happened with K8. No, I am so glad there's no fucking romance in that, you fucking loser. All right. So what Crimson, what's your 3?
My number 3 would be funny that we just talked about the Urusei Yatsura remake, the Ranma and a Half remake,
All right.
the
Tell
season
me
2
about it.
anime. So it I can't really compare this to the source material or to the original, but I will say that I have enjoyed this anime, and this is effectively one of those sort of like zany romances where the premise is that Ranma is cursed to where whenever he gets splashed with cold water, he turns into a girl. Whenever he is splashed with hot water, he turns back into a dude, and
Oh, so
he is forcibly engaged to this chick who is a complete tsundere named Akane, and subjected to a bunch of ridiculous trials that they use as sort of like relationship building stepping stones. Now, I particularly enjoy it because I think it's got a good like sense of humor. I like the characters. Unlike with Urusei Yatsura, Ranma is a little bit more the kind of protagonist that I like. He isn't completely fucking useless. He can handle himself in most situations, and he is for what it's worth, he is pretty like straight up committed to like that whole relationship with Akane, even if he wants to be in complete denial about it. I like the animation for it. Again, I can't say that this is particularly like a good comparison to the original or a good remake of the original. I haven't watched it, and from the clips I've seen, they do censor it and they do make some changes to it. But maybe eventually I will get around to reading the manga for this one because I'm at the very least interested in seeing what the original was actually like.
Got it. Little Chad,
But
have you seen this?
I find it very entertaining.
I've seen the original Ranma. I haven't watched the new one. I'm looking. I'm gonna probably just watch it at the end of the season binge, but
Yeah.
because if you remember old anime, right? The first Ranma was much longer. These new remakes are obviously of their time now, where the new seasons are only 12 episodes long, 12, 13. If you're doing a 2 core, you might get 26. In the old days, anime seasons were just longer. So it is I have heard nothing but good things about the fact that it's kind of cut a lot of the filler episodes out. Like if you go back and watch the original Ranma, there was a lot of dead air in where you could have cut out, but it was still fun because you just liked spending time with the characters. I don't know where I come down on that argument, which way is actually better, like the 12 episode, like really highly paced moving forward style, or the older one where you have a lot of that filler and but you get more time to breathe and sit with the characters, and that's one of the reasons they become beloved, is because you have so much time to spend with them. Well, because so it's going to be interesting. But if Crimson is saying that this one's quality, I mean, I'll be honest, I really liked this. Was it Spice and Wolf, remake?
I actually just watched that recently. It's really good.
Yeah, I thought that one was super well done. And I think it is an example of where I think the remake is superior to the original, because also with the manga being done, they had the ability to not cut out stuff that ended up being profoundly important, for the end game of the story. Ranma isn't that kind of scenario where you're redoing it, but it is interesting that we've hit the phase where the new hotness with anime is to go remake a lot of shows. Like, I don't think we've had an anime season without a remake now for 3-4 years, because Fruit Baskets got a remake.
Bartender got a remake.
We got
Was there a
Ron.
remake over summer?
Maybe.
I think there was. Which was it? Another season? Was
I'll
it?
start looking.
Yeah. Did Fruit Baskets have its the remake have its new season? Was that during
Oh
the
yeah,
summer?
actually there was a remake, Yaiba Samurai Legend.
Yeah.
That was the follow up though, right? For summer.
That was
The
the
second-
follow up,
the
but it was a
second part?
2-core that was spring and summer. So summer
Okay.
did have a remake.
Yeah. So, and I think if I remember right, for the previews, Winter's got what's the remake coming in Winter? There's another fairly big one that's getting remade. If it's not Winter, it's going to be spring.
Was it like what Samurai Warriors or something like that?
Oh yeah, Ronin Warriors.
Ronin
Yeah.
Warriors.
Ronin Warriors is what it was in the United States. And I think the Japanese title is like Samurai Troopers or something like that. But that one's that's a pretty big deal. I mean, when an anime actually managed to get a toy line released in the US, it was a fairly big event. And Ronin Warriors had a pretty popular toy line in the early 90s. So I'm actually looking for. I thought Ronin Warriors was a really good show. I grew up watching that one, so I'm looking forward to the remake of that one. But I don't think we're going to be in a situation where there isn't a remake now going forward, because there's a big market for the redoing things in a better way now. Sometimes you get a good remake and sometimes you get Berserk. So
have you seen what they did to the Fist of the North Star remake?
Oh, why did they see that one? I didn't think they needed a remake. Fist of the North Star was like, I think
all like they're turning it all CGI.
Fuck that. So Fist of the North Star was one of the best action animes. I don't know why you would touch it.
That's exactly why you would touch it. If you think you can milk it for more money by remaking it and getting a newer audience into it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. But it's an interest. Yeah, I wouldn't touch. Yeah, but I think I know. Let's see, remakes that would. There's a lot of shows. I think Rosario the Vampire is getting a remake now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that one's there's another really popular one from, when was that, mid-O's that originally got released?
Sure.
We still can't get a season 5 of High School DxD or any of these other ones that were popular, but we'll remake these other ones. Go for it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, after this animation for season 4, they don't deserve a new season. That was a crime.
They adjusted the designs to be more
awful.
Anime.
I fucking hated it. Oh my god. It was the creepiest fucking thing. Their eyes, anytime I saw their eyes, I wanted to fucking turn off the fucking show.
He's like, I still finished, but I wanted to turn it off.
Oh, well, I had to see what happened. I was rooting for Issei, okay? All right, but it was fucking awful. I fucking hated it. But yeah, so you said the water thing, he changes, so he's Gigi?
Well, Gigi is basically a reference to Ranma, yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. Fucking Gigi. Fucking hate that fucker. Okay, what is
what the fuck is your problem with Gigi? Fuck
He's
you.
fucking annoying,
You're
man.
fucking annoying.
Why do you hate, like, Dan to Dan is one of the best shows in the last decade. Gigi is a great character, and then when you get the when he gets possessed, it's even more fun.
I like Evil Eye better than him, okay?
But of course you do.
Biggles probably got cucked by a guy like Gigi and just has never forgiven him.
A fucking retard.
Biggles missed his moment. I believe in sci-fi. It is my time. I shall make.
Way better character than Gigi. Okay, and his
But that's what's
voice
great
by
about
Biggles.
Dan to Dan. You get all of those characters. All of them are there
I just don't like one character. Why do you guys like?
because he's not a bad guy.
He fucking sucks. I don't
You're-
care if he's a good person.
Kingdom
You sound-
sucks. Fuck you.
You shut your fucking horn mouth. You haven't even watched it.
Kaiju number 8 sucks. Fuck
And
you.
you said you enjoyed the first volume. Okay.
Sorry, rental kaiju is a shit.
Rent a kaiju. Oh, there you go. You
You guys
went for it.
You guys are gay. So let's go with my number 3.
We're gay for wanting
Yes.
someone to get
For
laid.
romance. You guys fucking are romance.
We're gay
weirdos,
because we
okay?
like it when male
Yes.
characters save the world and get a woman to keep
Yes.
to,
Yes.
to
You guys are
accompany them
gay.
for the rest of their life.
You
That's
guys are
not gay.
gay.
That's called being straight.
You guys are gay. Okay. So my number 3 is Isekai Quartet. And it is fucking amazing. I love it. I fucking love Isekai Quartet. Everything. I prefer chibis over anything, and this is an entire show of chibis. The dub has Brianna Knickerbocker voicing 3 different characters. All right, so basically the dub episode they released today, 2 of her 3 voices were in it, and it was fantastic. I just fucking love this show. And I love how they're all changed. And I love how in this new episode at the fucking very end, after the credits, they think Ainz and fucking Tanya are the cult of Diablos. And Delta's like, what were they even talking about, Master? And he's like, don't think too hard, Delta. Hey, she's like, okay. I just love it. Like the first time I watched Isekai Quartet, I hadn't watched any of these shows. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch these shows. And I had been told you have to watch ReZero over and over again. I was told you had to watch Konosuba. So I think I started with Tanya. Last week I said it in the wrong order. I started with Tanya the Evil, and then I went to Overlord, and then ReZero, and then Konosuba.
I don't think there's any issue with the watch order of how you watch the isekais that are leading into Isekai Quartet. They're not connected.
Well, they are though. In season 3, like if you didn't watch the new seasons, you don't understand the character changes. You just see them. But no, I started. The funny thing is, I literally started with the shows that people weren't suggesting me to, and then I was like, "All right, kid, I'll go watch these ones because I've watched all these now, and they're in Isekai Quartet." So I love Isekai Quartet. It's a fucking amazing show, and you guys have it on yours as well, right? Where would you have it?
This is actually my number 2.
It's my number 2 as well.
Okay, and that's because you guys don't watch Kingdom, so that makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I got in a little late to catch up on 6 seasons of anime.
And the first 3 seasons are like 30 plus episodes, so I forgive you. I will forgive you.
But yeah, I mean, insofar as Isekai Quartet goes, like I just enjoy it. It really made me laugh with a lot of the jokes. And little Chad will probably understand the one about like Rem making the whole comment of like my head felt like I felt like I've had a fog over my head, but it's been clearing up lately. I'm just like fucking hell. Julius lurking in the background.
Yeah, the lore jokes are so on point on like. It's so good.
Yeah. Isekai Quartet's amazing.
Like it does a really good job of like, being true to the characters, like capturing like what they actually would do in like any of these situations and just like overall making a really good comedy. It's like it's definitely probably it definitely is up there in terms of comedy anime.
It's fantastic. So I think that would just leave your guys' number 1 and my number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think me and Crimson might have the same number 1. Yeah, you're hovering over it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Best of the season.
Yep.
Yeah. It would be my number 1 if Kingdom wasn't here. Because this is the
Fucking
perfect
Kingdom Cuck.
This is the perfect Biggles anime. Like, this is going in my top 10 of all time. Okay. This is the perfect Biggles anime. There was she even basically played baseball in one episode. Okay. This is
She
fantastic.
swung a pole.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I'm
it
sure
was-
Biggles was excited about that.
But she swung it like a baseball bat and she hit a circular shaped object. Okay. You got 10 episodes into Kingdom. Good. Once you meet Midway, that's when it really starts going,
Anyway.
and the politics get crazy.
Yeah, this is just like a genuinely like good show. It's very creative in the way it's done things. The first time where the actual antagonist of the series is the isekai character. We get a little bit of lore and everything that to go with like why that is, what the situation is, and just like the very fun, entertaining element of Scarlet just beating the shit out of everyone who needs a good walloping.
So
And Biggles going, "Yes, Dommy, mommy, may I have another?"
I'm like the redhead. I think I love you when she's beating the shit out of him. Hey, guess what? Arceus changed his mind on this one. There you go. I got him to change his mind. All right, but yeah, this is fucking awesome. I love how like the Beastkin is just like, please pet me. I just want to be pet.
Legitimately behaves like a dog the whole time.
Like a puppy, yeah. It's awesome. And then Leo's great. And then fucking Julius, the fucking troll. I was a little disappointed that the elf was actually the yeah, man, I traded an assassin for this show. Good. This show's way better. I was a little disappointed that the elf was actually the thing. I was like they made it seem like so obvious, and I was like, please be a plot twist. Like, and I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, no, it was a complete a very obvious setup. Like the moment he got in there, I was like, oh wow, this guy's a fucking traitor. Like the very first time I saw him, I was like, the sus radar is going off. This character is so very clearly a traitor.
Well, tell the people on Twitter to suck it, all right? Tell them the great and powerful Biggles, as called by Lethal, changed your mind because of how fucking awesome it was, and tell them they fucking suck a lot of dick because they probably like Assassin. All right, so what else is really good? I was a little upset about that, but it's cool. But then she meets Cronoa, and we find out like why it happened, and I was like, man, that fucking. So I was like, maybe Crimson was wrong. Maybe that chick isn't, or maybe Terranetza isn't a narcissist. It's just that the fucking god that basically took her body is fucking insane.
Yeah, that
he wants me to DM him. I'll DM him. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a good show. I feel like the only thing that they could have improved on this show is just the animation. Like the fact that they do still frame a lot of the punches, and like the action doesn't like really have like the greatest attention, is the only real like downside of this anime. Otherwise, it's got good characters, it's got an entertaining premise. I think it's a very well written story.
I just saw the other thing from Crimson.
Oh, the thing I sent to the DM, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I figured there are a lot of fans of Rem out there who would like to see that.
I mean, I like it. All right. But yeah, this is like the perfect Biggles anime. It's going in my top 10 of all time. Because it might be it might have just passed. I'll go down in history as my favorite villainous anime. Um, I have to
It
change
is checking all your boxes. That's for
It's
sure.
literally checking all my boxes, and it's even got like the sexiest voice in all of fucking anime. Um, Biggles are little. I'm not watching it again after this fucking episode. That episode was so fucking stupid that I'm not going to be watching another episode. So let me actually take it off my list after this. All right, now my number one show, Kingdom. Now, Kingdom is fucking awesome. Literally, these last couple weeks, they're like, why is this dude gone? He literally figures out that there is a problem with the place that they were going to set up their base and he disappears, and they're all like wondering where he goes. And because now they're going to take out like the capital region of like their greatest enemy right now, the one they've been fighting the whole time, while the biggest and strongest kingdom is preparing to take them out while they're dealing with this too. So they're fighting basically a war on three fronts, and this is what's going on during the season. And they decided, we're going to hit all these towns leading up to this place and send all the refugees over there to basically be like a plague of locusts and eating up all their food. So now they're like, yeah, we're going to starve you guys out before you starve us out. And it's just fucking crazy what's going on right now. And it's like, there's been some like fighting scenes, but like the politics and the war strategies in this are fucking great. And like this dude right here, he's like kind of like a bandit king, one of their generals, right? I don't know why this guy's still in it. He's dead. He's dead now. So, but I don't know why he's on there. But especially if this is supposed to be for this season. But it is fantastic. I absolutely love it. I am so glad they got a new studio in season 3 to. Oh, sorry, Arceus, I forgot. My bad. But don't worry, it's going to be fucking epic. All right, you just got to watch it. It's going to be fucking epic. Because that character kind of reminds me of Alexander the Great, like how he was on the battlefield, how he could like see it as it went and could change on a dime. My bad, Arceus. But it is just so good. Like the political battle for the first 4 seasons was fucking awesome, and now it's just all on the war campaign. Now that they've solved the politics, and like there's politics going on, but it's more like wartime politics than the political struggle. That was fucking amazing. So this season has been kicking ass, and I can't like every Saturday I'm like I want to start my stream at like 12:30 because this show comes out at 12 and I want to watch it right at 12. And so yeah, I'm super excited. I love this show. So I'm moving it past Goblin Slayer as my favorite anime of all time. It's going to my number 1 spot.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so it's fucking awesome. I love it. I hope you guys eventually watch it and like it too. Like I said, if a girl told me Kingdom was her favorite anime, I'd probably do whatever she tells me to do. Okay, I'd
It's
be like,
dangerous
okay,
information to have out
Yeah.
on the internet.
it's fine. Not many girls watch my channel. We have one girl who watches my channel. But yeah, okay, let's we still have a good amount of time till our thing. So I'm just going to remove this from my watch list. All right, which ones haven't we talked about? We talked about Wild Boss a little bit. My friend's little sister got better again this episode. He's like, what? Everybody's like irregular to him. Like this episode, he like wakes up later, dude. This episode had me dying laughing. This
Yeah, like the whole thing, he's just in shock the whole time of like, oh, what just happened? I slept in. She's actually like straight up insulting me, and holy shit, the teacher is on time with her drawings for once.
right? And then the little sister was like, "You only think of girls as this, mom," and like actually like pissed off because he doesn't like think of her confessions as like the real confessions because she teases him so much. So she got what she kind of deserved that episode, you know?
You get what you fucking deserve.
Take it.
No,
bitch.
this is like I expected to hate this one, but I've actually really liked it just with the characterization and everything. Like it hasn't given me any reason to call it out for its bullshit yet. So
I honestly, I would have moved it up if this week's of Senpai and Wild Last Boss were my like my favorite episodes of the season. And I probably wouldn't move it past My Hero though. I know, like, because I'm only on the dub episode, so I'm not on the other one. But I'm really liking the final season of My Hero. So I know you guys aren't watching it because you're just going to eventually binge it. And little Chad has finished the manga, and I think you finished the manga. So it's like there's
really open. I'm still banking on them adjusting the ending to be more fan friendly for the anime too.
So just kind of waiting, but I do agree that Vigilantes is the better My Hero series. And yeah, but this one was really good. Monster Meat was fine. Mechanical Marie actually gets better and better each week. I know Crimson dropped it after 2 because he's like, Robot and Assassin did the cucking of a robot better, you know. But they kind of had like the sports festival. You meet Arthur's best friend. Marie and the Assassin Noah team up. I moved it up. And I kind of moved Dad down because it didn't like, or Dad is a hero, Mom is a spirit. Because it didn't really like change my mind. I think the dark history of a reincarnated villainess is getting better and better each week. And it finally like slowed down. And I also think the dub is more enjoyable than the sub. Because I just watched the 4 episodes of the dub, and it's funny. The dub is like, and I'm able to catch more stuff. So I honestly think like it's supposed to be bad. Like the story of the characters are supposed to be bad because, like she said, I was a 12-year-old writing this, so.
to me, it doesn't really matter if it was supposed to be bad. If it's bad to the point where it's legitimately unenjoyable, it doesn't matter. You fucked up.
Yeah, well, it's very enjoyable actually. So suck it. No, it just keeps getting better and better. It's
No,
enjoyable.
I don't believe it.
It does. Okay, the first 2 episodes were fucking so fast, and then they slowed down. They slowed down their pacing. It has slowed down a lot. It's gotten a lot better. I'm still waiting to binge this one. But no, it got better. We've already talked about that. Grieving Souls. We got Tino in the dress. There was a scene where it was just Tino and Citri's ass while they were hiding for some reason. Doesn't make sense. But these motherfuckers decided to crash a party of the king and cause a lot of problems. But because Cry always lucks into these lucky situations that some random guy actually attacked of the foxes. He walks out again. But it's I can't lie, I'm enjoying it now. This fucking episode was so fucking stupid. I don't know why I keep. Oh, I do know why I keep watching it because of Tino, but fucking this, I can't. Like Arceus, I know you're saying you're enjoying it now, but fucking I can't. And then Crimson, do you want to talk about Gotcha Achika?
I've enjoyed it the past couple of episodes. I mean, like we had the whole thing with like Rio just deciding that she's going to pull out a gun and cap everyone. But we get some interesting like lore drops with like the Watchmen series and stuff, and Zoldil trying to like sell Rudo on the idea of like taking this giant ass trash beast up to the sphere. But the catch is we're going to see who lives and who dies when we hit the border, you know? So that, and of course, the cleaners realizing that they're in a giant trash beast has now motivated them to start fighting. So we're probably going to see some ridiculous stuff here in the next couple of episodes.
Well, I hope I enjoy it because I have kept watching, and I'm not. It's not my thing. But I think I'm going to drop this. I don't. Or no, you know what? It does look like he's going to kill the elf girl. So I think I'll drop it after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really don't give a shit about any of the other characters who were in the fucking group that he was in. And I really think I hate Light as a character.
We'll see how it goes after we get through this, through his revenge on the elf girl. But that may also be a stopping spot for me. It's like this anime is just entertaining enough to me that I keep up with it. But like I don't particularly think that it is an amazing show, and it does faff about quite a bit.
It does do animation pretty good. Like some of those fights are really, really good. But I just fucking hate the show. I fucking hate it. Fucking the Beast DM'd me about this. I was like, dude, I don't have the will to fucking finish this. Like, but now that they're like, oh look, we're going to kill the elf. We wasted 4 fucking episodes with this stupid fucking guy who when you first like listen to him talk, oh, you think he's actually strong. And then you find out that he's like nowhere as strong as anybody. He's the weakest in his fucking group. And I was like, this is fucking stupid. Just like, oh. But yeah, I just want to see how he kills her, or if he kills her. If he doesn't kill her, like if he like lets her live and does what he did with the fucking wolf, then I think this whole entire series was a waste. And I will come in here and I will go add my review. I'd give it a 16 and say, man, the animation's really good, but fuck this show. The payoff was a waste of my time. Oh, I don't want to do this. How do I cancel this? I'll go make a review saying, hey, animation was really good, but the fucking show pissed me off and I hate it. It takes way too much time wastes too much fucking time fucking around, putting a finger in its ass.
Well, that's I mean, so when I talk about Ranma and the old animes, like wasting time, and it's funny because this one has that kind of vibe where they're just filling time, but they're still only going to have like a 12-13 episode season. It seems weird that they're doing like this kind of thing would be fine if your season was like 36, 39, 45, whatever episode count, and you're just having you don't want to blow your wad too quickly on getting revenge, because then you've still got 30 episodes to fill time with, right? And it's not like you're going to have Goku powering up for 5 episodes. So you do stuff to kind of lollygag around. This one is for this kind of in modern 2000s anime, you're getting 13 episodes to adapt these arcs, a this is where a director needs to come in, and even though the source material might have these kinds of plotting, goofing off kind of time things, that's where you take out the scissors and you edit. You like say, look, there's might be fans of this, who love these 45 chapters of doing bullshit in the dungeon before we get to the next revenge arc, but we don't need to do that. What are the key points that we need to take, that we need to get in? Maybe it's the elf doing the experiments on humans and etc.
Mhm.
Like, so we do like an episode where we establish that and then we keep moving. We don't have time. And yeah, this is maybe a long running manga with lots of chapters, but that's where this is where anime is a different medium than the manga, and you've got to trim it down. You got to know your limitations. You've only got, if you're going to do 2 major arcs, right? That's what a season usually has.
Mhm.
2 arcs. Be focused to get those arcs and to move forward. We ran into the same problem with, what was it? Was it A ranked? No, it was.
Yeah.
Was
Well,
it A ranked Hero Party or whatever? Where it was just, it started out strong,
yeah, it started out strong,
and then
really
it
strong,
just
and then
it just lost the plot, right? It just
turned into
meandered,
some weird horrors.
and eventually it got back to trying to kind of thread the needle back to the main thread of the plot, but you spent a dozen episodes goofing off. You can't do that. And that was a show that, and I think that was a mistake to give that show a 2 core, because I
Yeah.
think they were trying to basically finish the entire plot that the 2 cores did. But that show probably could have been a tight 13 episode anime
Mhm.
if
And they
they,
did a fucking recap episode.
yeah. So if you took that show and look at what we got out of the 26 or so episodes that aired, and you actually cut out the fluff and the stupid stuff, and you kept it to a tight 13 episode, 2 major storylines. You have the first storyline with getting like the resolving the
Mhm.
first party and cursing him, and then the second storyline with the achromatic dungeon like trying to destroy the world. That's how you would keep that would have been a focus show. It probably would have been a much better rated anime. I think we all would have thought it was good. This one, so same thing. It's going to end up being a 13 episode anime that probably could have been 6.
Yeah.
I do decently enjoy Unlimited Gotcha. Like it's got decent animation. It's at least a decent revenge story. But there are times where like it wants to talk about this main plot, but wastes its time fucking around doing non-main plot things to reveal information that should have been revealed while doing main plot things. It's like the whole dungeon expedition arc was completely unnecessary. Like they did not need to go about
Correct.
and do this whole like side quest thing to like talk kind of about maestros and not give us any real substantive information about it. Like you could have started learning all that stuff as he's hunting down all of the knights and capturing them to lure Sasha out.
Mhm. And like you show these, you give like 2 episodes to show that he became friends with these kids, just to kill the kids and be like, haha, 2 of you are dead. And I'm like, okay, we wasted 4 episodes on this. Could have been
Like this is another
1
one,
and a half.
kind of like Assassin, where like it kind of understands some of the good things that it can do, but it doesn't quite know how to deliver on them.
Mhm.
And it fucks around. It does a lot of like unnecessary thing. Like episode 2 does almost nothing. As entertaining as I found episode 2, because the stupid ass night girl, it didn't really do anything that like was important to the plot. It was completely banal filler.
Yeah, there was no reason to.
And in the show, this is a show that has a lot going for it. Good character designs, good, a good hook. Like that first episode hook was great, with setting you up for wanting. I mean, there's something inherent in most people that they just enjoy a good revenge story. Like we enjoy, as our lizard brain just enjoys seeing bad people getting, like put in their place. And it's true for all sorts of stuff. And you like Crimson said, they were going on side quests that are unnecessary to try to like unlock lore pieces that like you just stick to the main plot. Again, this is where the director of the anime has to step in, has to, and make some decisions to keep this thing on point. This is where this is when people are like, what makes a good anime director? Like, how do you tell the difference between in terms of adapting when animation qualities this is where you find out if it's a good director, right? Because you're going to have these long running mangas. You've got to trim out fat. You've got to streamline your story. It is routine to rearrange story elements when you do your anime adaptation to make it a more cohesive anime story versus the manga. A good example of that, by the way, is, and it's as goofy as the show was to point out, was the reincarnated as an evil lord. Like they rearranged some plot points within that to make it a cohesive season of anime, and it worked much better because of that. I went back and I actually went and started reading the manga because I was enjoying the show. And I could see, I was like, there was parts where it's a manga and they're doing chapters and they're just kind of plodding away. When they did the anime adaptation, they were like, no, this part should be here. We're going to move things. It'll be better. And it was like, this show needed an anime director who was strong, could stand up to whatever the creative committee was trying to do and say, no, we need to do it this way to actually make it a tightly, plotted story, because the fans will like it better. We'll sell more merch about our retarded night girl if people like this show and keep watching it. Like we've got great waifu designs out of these girls, right? We've got the maid, we've got the witch, we've got the cat girl. We're checking all the boxes. Don't worry about that part. Let me make a tight story. I know that we're supposed to be covering 100 chapters in this season, right? Whatever goofy, crazy number of chapters they're trying to cover. Be like, I'm gonna have to trim some fat. Like Biggles was saying, spending all that time on the dungeon arc and meeting those kids, just you didn't need to do all that time wasting. You need maybe an episode and then move forward. You don't need to spend episodes on this kind of thing. And I think this is a problem in anime production. There's studios getting closed down. I don't think directors have as much control. They're being told to kind of just control price points. They're not being there's not a lot of, hey, how do we make this anime really great? The only animes where I've consistently seen the people producing it really, really focus on that, and it's going to be the same broken record. ReZero, Mushoku Tensei, like these guys making the animes, and even those shows had things changed from the source material to make it a better flowing anime story. We've moved some pieces out from here into later. We've talked about Al and how they've moved some of the stuff. The point being, you're never going to do a pure adaptation page to screen, right? So you got to get a director or a team that's committed to actually making a good anime out of a great manga, right? I haven't read Gacha as a manga, but if it's 200 plus chapters, I can see that there's probably a lot of filler, because you're just making your show, like your deadlines to keep new chapters in, right? Maybe the manga, because like, I'm going to just put my brain in neutral and we're just going to be plotting around the dungeon for 13 chapters because it's easy for me to not do shit. I don't have to draw that much.
It seems like they may just have a bunch of ideas that don't really belong, but they want to write about them anyway, so they're just like throwing them in there.
Yeah, well,
they're taking there's a difference between slow rolling your story and doing good development and just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah, it just feels like a waste of time to me, and I fucking
Like again, it goes for a couple of anime this season. Like if there aren't certain developments in some of them, it is a waste of time. Because like I'll bring up A Star Brighter Than the Sun, my shoujo fix for the season. If you don't end that show like this season with them confessing to each other, or at least have it within the season, um I feel like you have just wasted my time because you're already at the point where both characters recognize that they have feelings for the other. But it's not going anywhere. It's literally just them dancing around each other, and that's going to get annoying fast. It kind of goes the same for like any series, to the point where like the readers start to know like the show has to go somewhere, it has to do something, but you keep dancing around it for some reason. That's when people start to feel like you are wasting their time. It's why a lot of people, regardless of the giant episode count, love One Piece, because it doesn't necessarily dance around the big point. It's always going towards something. That's a proper like slow roll of a story, as much as you can love it or hate it for that. But with this, if you're going to spend 200 episodes and only just get through the first two revenge, or 200 chapters, and only just get through the first two revenge arcs,
Well, it's probably more than the first two, but might be
who knows?
3 of the 8 or whatever.
Three.
But yeah, I feel like I'm fucking wasting my time with this show. I'm it upsets me very much so. But yeah, Goblin Slayer also rearranged their stuff to make it look like more character development, and then they also threw in episode 5 is actually from a different Goblin Slayer book series. It's from Brand New Day. So there are shows that get even better when you rotate them around. Although I fucking love Goblin Slayer, but Kingdom has just surpassed it. But Goblin Slayer might take it back after the
You
third
plays
season.
the weirdest things, my friend.
Whatever.
Although in terms of Kingdom, I have a couple of people in my ear constantly talking about how I need to watch it. So
You do. It's fucking amazing. It's great. But the first 2 seasons, so here's the thing. The first 2 seasons, not good animation. The third season, if you've been listening to the first 2 seasons dubbed, the third season they changed the English voice actors with the studio, and then Shin becomes Sheen, like Charlie Sheen, or Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, and Kin becomes like Keen or something like that, and like it's actually Kin, like the way it's spelled is Kin. And you just listen to all the like weird now pronunciation of everything, and you're like, oh god, this is awful. And then season 4,
they're,
they're like,
treating Chinese names like they're being pronounced in Japanese, right?
Probably, yeah. And then they're just like, you know what, this is fucking horrible. Let's just do the whole thing in Japanese. And then it's like, fuck yeah. Once you start listening to the sub rather than the fucking awful dub, it's good. But like the story is great. Like once you get to, I don't think so, but if they do a season 3, they should. Because I haven't heard any announcements like of it. But like what's going on in the manga is fucking awesome. So, but yeah, like once you meet Midway, like it's some of the best like politic battle struggles, and then the fights themselves are really good. You get payoff like a couple seasons down the road. You get a revenge arc for one of the characters. I just fucking love Kingdom. It's great.
Good. It's a good show, I'm sure. I just haven't.
I like what I've read of the manga so far, and that's just the first volume. So
Yeah, and that's you don't really understand what's going on like that early until you like meet Wu Wei. You just meet the prince, the other prince right now. So, and you get the fight. But yeah, I love Kingdom. Like Shin might be the dumbest fucking person ever, but it's awesome. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? We got 11 minutes, or we can just end it.
I don't know. I don't have anything really.
How awesome winter and spring are going to be.
They're going
Again,
to be
I am
awesome.
really hoping we get the three-way battle of Ascendants of a Bookworm, Mushoku Tensei, and ReZero. That would be so fucking hilarious to see like three of the most highly rated isekai all released at the same time.
Have you even watched Bookworm? Because it's on your list to watch.
I'm going to watch it eventually.
Okay.
Bookworm is good. It's good.
Yeah, Muffler keeps talking it up, but right now the thing I'm doing is I'm listening to the audiobooks for Realist Hero, so I'm at about like volume 10. No one gives a shit about the beginning after the end, Arceus.
All right.
Keep fucking coping and seething over that.
What is the next season of 100 Girlfriends going to be next year or the year after?
I believe it's going to be next year. And again, you guys are going to meet some of my favorite characters. Like Natty. I'm honestly like, that is one of the anime I look forward to the most. That, ReZero, Freerin Season 2.
I just want Trapped in a Dating Sim season 2 to come out
2026.
already.
2026. It's a big year, everyone. It's going to be
Honestly,
amazing. Trust me. My first
ReZero
100 days as president wasn't worth it. It was worth it just because we get peak anime. Okay.
So look at 2026. We might have the best arc of ReZero animated at a high quality with people committed to doing it right. We're going to get the next season of Mushoku Tensei, which is going to have probably one of the best arcs of Mushoku Tensei when you get the Eris return. Oh boy, is that going to be quality. You're possibly going to get Trapped in a Dating Sim season 2, which I know Biggles will be.
That
free
fucking
Hold on. Aren't we also getting
free
Wrong
rent
Way to Use
season 2.
Healing Magic?
Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic season 2. 2026, based on what's announced, if they actually show up and don't get delayed, could be the best anime year.
Another one that's coming out in
if we get a Kingdom
2026.
season 7, that would be amazing.
Another
Black
one that's coming
Clover?
out in 2026. Which had Atelier the anime?
What is it?
Another Atelier, another word for Biggles to another time.
Which Hat Atelier? It has nothing to do. It is not in any way similar to Unaware Atelier Meister.
Good.
It's actually a fantastic manga.
We're also supposed to get in 2026. We're supposed to get. I just forgot it.
I believe Grand Blue season 3 as well.
Oh, if we get Kingdom season 7, that would be awesome. But we're also supposed to get Black Clover at the end of the year. Black Clover.
Okay, so I'm just curious now. I want to see what's coming out in winter 2026. Freerin, Hell's Paradise, Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean Oshinoko, but the
manga killed it so bad.
Fire Force, I could give a fuck.
Chain Soldier season 2.
Sentenced to be a Hero. I'm looking forward to that. My Hero Academia Vigilantes 2. Trigun Stargaze. Anything else that's big that we would be
Dragon Hatchling.
We didn't really talk about Medalist season 2. Medalist was good.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking forward to that. I'm just trying to look through here and see if there's any big ones in here that are returning. Spring 2026, ReZero, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. I know a lot of people like that. Wistoria, Ascendants of a Book. So ReZero and Ascendants of a Bookworm are airing in spring.
2026 is gonna be
Demons of the Shadow Realm.
Gonna be
Rooster
good.
Fighter.
Oh yeah, Rooster Fighter looks insane, dude.
I'm curious. So I'm not seeing anything else like super huge in here.
I mean, do we like what
Later?
classroom?
What's
classroom?
later coming out next year? Oh,
Right.
Tanya, Saga of Tanya the Evil, Mushoku Tensei, Delicious in Dungeon. Apparently, Bochi the Rock is getting a season 2. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Russian. Oh, nice.
World's Finest Assassin. Reincarnated as a sword. Don Da Don. Bleach. Apothecary Diaries. Trapped in a dating sim. Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier. I mentioned that. Shangri-La Frontier Season 3. I forgot about that.
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go. I like that. I love that show.
Spice and Wolf
Season
Season 2.
Two. We talked about that one earlier.
Wrong
Way to
Healing
use healing
Magic.
magic. Like if these all hit in
Makeine
2026,
Season 2. Oh,
Skip and Loafer Season 2,
oh God, Boruto.
Skeleton Knight
God.
in Another World Season 2.
Did you guys see?
Yeah. Unwanted Undead Adventure Season 2.
Oh, nice.
Grand Blue Dreaming Season 3.
I'm completely unmoved by Rising of the Shield Hero. I could forget about that.
Yeah.
Gushing
Holy
Over
shit!
Magical Girls
Holy
Season
shit!
2.
No! Are they bringing Gate back?
Yeah, I heard they were bringing Gate back.
They're doing the naval arc. Oh my god!
Summer Hikaru died. Farming Life in Another World Season 2.
Let's go. How many?
Clevitas
How many
Season 2.
girls is going to knock up in that one?
Yeah,
The
how
answer
many-
is all of them. He ends up knocking up all of them.
Well, I know that, but how many does he knock up in that season alone?
No, I want to roll
So
back to
if these all actually get like if all of the ones that we've just gone over actually get released next year, holy shit, there's a lot of good stuff coming out next year.
Do you understand how long I've been waiting for the second season of Gate? Oh my god, that show is one of my favorites.
Petals of Reincarnation is going to be another one that comes out next year.
I'm just amazed that there's I will believe it when I actually see it. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction Season 2, Biggles.
care.
Hopefully, because your best girl.
They fucking ruined it.
The Ideal Sponger Life.
I Parry Everything Season 2.
I'm down.
Akane Banashi.
Oh, I know. Here you go. Rent a Kaiju and Rent a Girlfriend are doing a crossover.
Fucking retard.
You're right. It doesn't make sense. Rent a Girlfriend has more development.
If you say so. Well,
Cabbage Vampire. Yeah, you're also forgetting all the half elf babies he's going to be making.
Yeah, but this is
numbers.
just based on. This is just season 1. Okay,
Yep.
This is Cabbage. To me. That's so funny.
Oh, let's see. Remonster Season 2. Yeah. If it's the same day dub, I might keep watching it.
There's a lot of cool stuff that they've got announced.
Yep.
Here's another one that's gotten an announcement that I
Witch Watch.
actually do look forward to because it's kind of along the same lines as Realist Hero. The Frontier Lord starts from 0 subjects, I believe is the name of it, if I remember correctly. It only has the Japanese title.
Oh, here you go, Biggles. Ace of the Diamond Act 2 Season 2.
Let's fucking go. That is probably the best baseball show. I used to really like Mix, and then season 2 was like, here's an entire 24 episodes of Slice of Life.
Can I just tell you
4
how,
episodes of baseball. I was like, fuck this.
how crazy it is that Unaware Atelier Meister Season 2 is happening? Like the amount of shit that never gets a Season 2, and that mid piece of shit is getting a Season 2.
I know. Fucking I hate that.
It bothers me so much.
I would like to say that it was predetermined but I don't remember exactly how long after it aired that it actually got the announcement for season 2.
I feel like it was like a whole season.
Biggles, I've got one that apparently that just by the title seems like it's going to be right up your alley.
Reincarnated by a dragon?
No,
hatchling? Oh.
he is a kept man for Princess Knight.
Is it a villainess?
Well, I mean, she's apparently,
We'll see.
she's
We'll
Dommy
figure it out.
Mommy. I mean, if
Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, it is time to go. Guys, check out the pinned thing. That's me playing Goblin Slayer over on the Dragon's Cavern channel. So we're going to go now. So remember to slay all goblins, So bye, everybody.
Bye.
Like hell we're gonna believe that. A goblin lord? My ass. You're just a damn goblin. Just a disgusting little goblin. And me?